a little bit low, but again, Bob, you said he kind of lost his footing and could never pick the ball up. Shabazz was right on top of it. Bulldogs can get started right here. Nice field position.
Right on the 42-yard line of Scotch Plains. First turnover of the game. We'll see what Cooper and the Bulldogs do. They run an inside reverse.
Oh, nice play.
Good play. Dynell Felton will get a lot of yardage, but there's a flag again. And rookie, there's a flag away from the ball to the right of the play. Damon Davis has his hands up, very disappointed in the way he's looking, and I think they may get him for either a clip or a hold, and it's going to push Shabazz back again.
Does look to be on the Bulldogs, Bob, but that's the type of penalty you don't want. An excellent run by Dynell Felton, and it's all for nothing. You come right back to the same situation that they were in.
Hey, rookie, anytime you can handle the ball 3 times in a play that close to the line of scrimmage, it says something for your team and your staff. They did a great job.
I thought that was a good play.
And they have to mark it back, a gain of almost 13 yards, it looked like, before the flag. The flag, again, in high school, they marked back from the spot of the foul. 15 yards against Shabazz. The clip either called on Damon Davis or number 10, Vaughn Johnson, the only men in that area. Really almost a silly kind of foul.
Well, Bob, we talked about the penalties, many of them coming from a lack of concentration or a lack of discipline. In that case, a combination of both.
Well, it makes their job harder now. 1st and 15 for Shabazz. They give it to Vaughn Johnson. He looks for room, and he's gang tackled after a short gain, and another late flag. Hit by a group of people. Sean Johnson, number 85, Keith Alley, and a few others. We'll see what this flag is. Face mask called against Scotch Plains, so turnabout is fair play in this situation.
A lot of penalties. I'm really surprised with the number of penalties we have here from both teams.
And they'll mark off 15 this way, and I don't know, I think you have to earn the first down, rookie, here. There's no automatics. Ball is spotted ahead of the flag, so Shabazz will get a first down right around the 31.
Inside of the helmet on the tackle. First down.
Okay, it wasn't a face mask. Grabbed the inside of the helmet, and the referee is doing a fine job working with our. They briefed them prior to the game with the set, so that was pretty good. Baxter goes in motion deep. Inside handoff again is stuffed immediately. Number 51, Wayne Myers, right there for the immediate hit, along with number 67, Matt Lisa. They didn't fall for that at all, rookie.
No, they didn't. You know, early on, Shabazz has tried to run the ball. Both teams are really trying to run the ball. We really haven't seen an aerial attack from either team, and it seems that it's going to be that type of grinded-out type of game, Bob, on the ground.
Well, we talked to a couple of the assistant coaches from Scotch Plains, and we must thank them. But they mentioned the fact, yeah, we'll probably play this in the middle of the field for a while. The Shabazz bench there as they try to urge their team on and into the end zone. Motion comes towards us. This time, big hand to Johnson. He'll go the distance. A flag, though, rookie. A flag right at the 30-yard line. We'll have to see the call. Illegal motion against Shabazz, and they'll bring it back. A 30-yard run by Vaughn Johnson. He did it in a heartbeat.
Great play. Let's see if we can look at that again, Bob.
Boy, Vaughn Johnson was through the hole in a flash that time, but it'll all go for naught as they'll bring it back and tack 5 yards onto Shabazz.
Has to be a heartbreaker. You fight, you go up against a couple of penalties. You have an excellent run by Johnson. Has to be called back.
Well, Shabazz has really been their own worst enemy in this first quarter, rookie. They've had 2 drives that actually had movement with it.
Illegal shift.
There it is. And that's illegal shift against Shabazz. And boy, that's a heartbreaker one, because that just means somebody moved in the wrong position or was half a step back off the line of scrimmage when he shouldn't have been.
All the hard work, Bob. I guess they say no pain, no gain, but Shabazz has to be feeling the pain of the penalties here that have really hampered them in the first quarter.
Well, 2nd and 15 now for the Bulldogs. This could be, they started around the midfield stripe, rookie. It could wind up being a 150-yard drive if they score by the time they've been put back here. They go to run it again. Johnson gets another nice move, looks for outside help, and hit from behind nicely by number 44, Jason Washburn. Washburn, as the coach has told us, one of the defensive standouts. He said you'll see him around the ball all day.
Well, you see on that play, Johnson, a good block there by number 12 for Shabazz.
Gerald Baxter.
Baxter did an excellent job, and that's really what made that play happen.
Good job there by our videotape crew, too, to get that. That was a perfect job.
Great shot.
They pick up most of the yardage. It'll bring up 3rd and 5 for Shabazz. They're in 4-down territory. Cooper calls signals. They go straight ahead to Ahmad. He's got first down and more. And there's why Kareem Ahmad has become the feature back in this offense. Finally brought down after a major gain. Washburn again, the first man around the legs there. But Ahmad, it's just a bull. And he's just letting everybody know how good he is.
Well, with that type of size, and he has the strong legs and definitely the strong upper body, Bob, it's going to be one guy can't tackle him. It's just impossible.
He's limping off now, and that's not a good sign for Shabazz.
Oh, he'll be back.
When it's not penalties, rookie, they seem to have had injuries. This has just been one of those seasons, almost like a season to forget for them.
As you look at Ahmad, he's a guy that we talked about during the pregame show. Bob has really come on. You and I were very high on him last year, and he's really starting to come around and prove himself as a football player.
Dave McCombs having a little trouble here with one of the officials checking with him as they're doing another equipment repair, this time on Vaughn Johnson. It'll be 1st and 10, though, for the Bulldogs from right around the 15-yard line. They can still pick up another first down as they threaten for the first time in this game. Either team's threatened. 2:20 to go in the first quarter, still scoreless. A good drive so far by Shabazz. They give it to Baxter, a big hole, and he drops the ball, but wisely fell back on it. Good job by Baxter. He's covered by Tony Tamales and number 24 to Sean Andrews. And boy, Baxter had a big hole. He must have got so excited, rookie, that he forgot the ball was in his arm.
Well, that happens sometimes, but you can't go anywhere without the ball. But he did a good job in recovery. As you see the play here, nice handoff by Cooper. Baxter going to the right side. Saw a nice opening, but he just couldn't hold on to the ball.
I think he tried to pump those arms so tight to scoot through that hole. He just didn't. He ran out of time. 2nd down, 10. Cooper to pass. He's got a receiver open. Touchdown! Shabazz. A great catch by Lawrence Dock in the end zone.
Great play. And Bob, we talk about young quarterbacks trying to master that touch pass. That pass was there.
A great pass. Eddie Cooper to Lawrence Dock, 15 yards and a touchdown. So Shabazz on the board first. The extra point attempted now, and look, the big man's going to try it now. Kareem Ahmad used to kick the extra point, but it will be number 62, Ramel Puritan. It's up. It's good, and Puritan gets the point. Now you know the big guy likes that. He's going to be in the scoring column for the season.
Well, I think they found an alternative kicker, Bob. And, you know, it didn't even look like he put much foot into that ball. A kid that big and strong, he could probably kick that ball over to Hillside High School, Bob.
That's a good job by them as we hear the bands queuing it up a little bit. And a quick 7-0 lead as we wind down first quarter action. 1:31 to go, and Shabazz draws first blood. And that was a big-time drive, rookie, no matter who you're playing.
Well, Bob, Shabazz is the type of team, they usually need a shot in the arm like that to actually get going.
Shabazz will kick off. Puritan will do the kicking. He doesn't like the tee. Probably figured that would only get him to about the 10-yard line. So, Coach, can you give me one about 6 inches higher? And I'll put this one through the uprights for you, too. A good job, though, and an excellent, as you mentioned, touch pass from Eddie Cooper to Lawrence Dock. And that's not an easy play for Dock to make. He had to extend himself completely out, made the catch, kept his eye on the ball, and didn't worry about the fact whether his feet were on the ground or whatever. He just went for the ball.
That's an excellent point, Bob, because although the pass was there, Doc had to give that extra effort, as he said, to extend himself and make that catch a great catch.
Most kids may not have made that play. Would have caught it, tried to grab it with the hands, and then just not wound up in the right position. So a quick lead for Shabazz, as you see the big guy, Ramel Puritan, just babying the ball there a little bit, putting it in the correct spot, and psyching up his special teams unit.
Well, you know, for the young players that are watching, Bob, this is what we talk about, leadership. A guy making a good play, kick the extra point, now showing the leadership and trying to urge a team on and motivate them.
Well, you see this, and we've seen a lot of games where you see different ways of being a leader. And this time with Puritan, you know, you got to like it as the ball falls off. And if the ball was human, Ramel would just say, "Move again, I'll kill you," as he gets ready to kick it off. But you're right, rookie, and you need leadership, especially the inner city schools. I think we need leadership from our players more and more. And Puritan, Keith Baldwin, and Vaughn Johnson and the like have all stepped forward for this team. And I think that's why Shabazz stays respectable. Puritan to kick off. The deep backs are Grayer and Robinson. Very short. And it bounces, it is loose. Robinson gets it at about the 10. Looks for room and gets right around the 22-yard line. He grabbed it at about the 15, excuse me. Sean Johnson, that was, not Robinson. Sean Johnson takes it up to about the 22-yard line. And I'll tell you, that's the most excitement I've heard on the Shabazz sideline rookie in quite a while.
Well, you know, Bob, we talked about the stands being filled. You see the kick again.
It gets off Sean Johnson's hand, and he just, I think he said a little prayer of thanks first and then just took the ball forward.
A good kick by Puritan, putting you up in there and making it hang like that, giving you Shabazz time to get downfield.
They go ahead. Here comes the big guy, McDowell. They try to strip him, but he tries for first down yardage. Almost to the 35-yard line, and that's a good job. To the 34, first down, and there's the defensive line for the Bulldogs.
Inside linebackers, Elaine Genty, Stephon Robinson. Outside linebackers, Lawrence Stock, who just made the touchdown catch, and Deton Alexander. Your nose guard, Kareem Ahmad. Your defensive ends, Keavin Boone, and number 71, who's been playing strong this game, Carl Walker.
And the secondary rookie.
Secondary, your safeties, Irving Callender, Dynell Felton. Your corners, Joel Baxter and Waleed White.
White has single coverage along with Baxter on this side as Wright looks over the defense quickly, and they give it ahead to McDowell. He's hit first and early. Robinson nailed him quickly, but he spun off and got a couple yards on that one. Off the bottom of the pile for Shabazz, looked like number 46, Altariq Warren, who came up and fell on that, but a real good job initially by Stephon Robinson.
Oh, also, Jermaine Cobb stuck his head in there too, Bob, but what Shabazz is starting to do, they're starting to key on McDowell. They know Gonzalez is not here. They know McDowell is going to be the key runner, so they're starting to really key in on him.
We haven't seen Ramik Wright throw the ball yet, rookie, and from what you've told me and what we've been led to believe by all involved, that this guy can absolutely throw the ball. That whistle will sound the end of the first quarter. We've played 12 minutes. Shabazz leads Scotch Plains by a score of 7-0. Welcome back as second quarter about to begin. Shabazz on top by a score of 7-0. About a 50-yard drive, rookie the first time, capped off by a 15-yard pass from Eddie Cooper to Lawrence Dock, the first points of the game, and the extra point by Ramel Puritan.
Good recovery by Shabazz, Bob. He had a lot of penalties in the first quarter, but to kind of summarize the first quarter, a lot of penalties. Both teams really stuck with the running game. Shabazz really kind of brought something out of the bag, and Eddie Cooper going to the air, that exciting pass to Lawrence Dock for the touchdown for the Bulldogs.
A good quarter, you know, rookie. I think that's how you have to, estimate it if you put it together. Not picturesque, not artistic, but well done. And when they had the opportunity to score, they fought off the few penalties they had, and they got the ball in the end zone, which is very big. 2nd and 7 now as we start the second quarter for Ramik Wright and his offense. He looks to throw, looks at the slant over the middle. It's easy, and hit after the first down yardage by the Shabazz defense is Adam Cody. They made it look pretty easy. Cody ran almost a slow motion slant and then made the catch. Soft cushion given up by Shabazz. Number 20, Dynell Felton, back there to make the tackle, but they were in a deep zone, and Ramik Wright read it very well.
Excellent point, Bob. Shabazz, as you said, as you see here in the play, two-step drop back going to Adam Cody. Cody making a good catch, but the point you made, Bob, they're in a soft zone, so they're giving up the short passes.
Right, that was Waleed White who has the first coverage on him. Now Callender comes over to help him against the split end here. They go to McDowell. He gets through the front of the line of scrimmage and gets about 8 yards. Irving Callender finally gets him, along with Dynell Felton. So Shabazz can't afford to have that happen, rookie, right now.
No, that was an excellent hole. Opened up for Scotch Plains. A good run by McDowell.
You know, the middle of that line for Scotch Plains has been exceptional so far, led by the center, Dan Bannock, who has done a great job of leading the way blocking. Kareem Ahmad, not an easy man to move around. You know, with him, Keith Baldwin in the lineup there, there's some big front line people there. And Scotch Plains, when they've had to, has opened up the holes for McDowell, and McDowell doesn't need much of a hole.
Well, that goes back to what we were talking about, Bob, the physical presence of some of the Scotch Plains players.
They give it to Grayer. First time Grayer's held the ball, and he's hit by number 53, Deton Alexander. First tackle for him on the first carry by